All right, we're here at the first annual Path to Indemnity conference. Please tell the people who you are, what you do, and how long you've been doing it.
What up, everybody? My name is Billy Wiesner. I own Galveston Slingshot Rentals. Been in the business for about 4 years now. Started here in Galveston with two slingshots, and it exploded and built it up. So now we're 3 locations. So if you're ever in Gulf Shores, Alabama, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, or Galveston, we got you covered when it comes to slingshots.
And how long you been renting out slingshots?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Okay, so what's something that you know now about the business that you wish you knew when you first started?
Oh man, where do I start? Deposits, just teaching people what to do before they leave, letting them know they don't burn up back tires, doing donuts, taking them on the beach in the sand, all that stuff, and I've learned a lot the hard way, basically.
So it sounds like, as far as the deposits are concerned, you've had people enjoy the full benefits of having the slingshot, but when they get back, oh, I lost my wallet. Is that the way it is?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, now we keep their credit card, on file, driver's license. We get the deposit beforehand, before they leave. So now everything is good. I wish I would have made a safety video and kind of showed everybody, because now that's what I do, and everything, for the most part, runs smoothly. So, I like shoes too, so I'll keep that deposit.
There you go. No, but I'm sure a lot of people don't know what a slingshot is. Is there any way, I guess, hopefully it's not like trying to describe the color red to a blind person, right?
Yeah.
But what is a slingshot?
So the best way I explain it, I tell people it's the 3-wheeled, crazy-looking cars. And they're like, oh, yeah, I know what those are. I've seen those. So it's a 3-wheel looking sports car in a way. It's an open air vehicle made by Polaris. And if you see them, usually they got some lights on them or some cool wheels. But it's a 3-wheel trike. Some people call it a motorcycle. I mean, they're titled as a motorcycle, but it's more of a car. It drives like a car. But 3-wheel, crazy-looking vehicle. You see them, that's what it is.
And the 2 wheels are in the front.
And 1 in the back.
Got it. Kind of like the shape of like a upside-down V or a triangle type.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yep.
What got you into that business, man?
I was not a very good student and had to figure something out. So my dad actually lives in Vegas. So I went out to Vegas to visit, saw people were renting slingshots, and I said, man, I bet that could work. And financed 2 slingshots, came back, set them on the seawall with the rent me sign, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. So you say you started with 2 4 years ago. How many do you have now?
We have over 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a successful business model, apparently.
It's booming for now. Yeah, it keeps growing every year. We keep growing. So I actually just ordered 9 more.
So are you exclusively on the island of Galveston?
So, yep, we're the only ones in Galveston. So we're the only show in town when it comes to slingshots. The great thing about me now is I'm actually what they call a Polaris Adventures outfitter. And what people don't know is slingshots are made by Polaris. So now I'm basically a business partner of Polaris. What they do for me is they give me new units every year. So instead of me going out and having to buy them, I can actually just lease them right from them. So every year they come pick them up. They give me brand new ones. I get the insurance from them. I get the website building, reservation systems, warranty. But the great thing about it is any location I'm in, they won't do this with anybody else in a 60-mile radius. So
that keeps the competition down.
Exactly. So if somebody were to come in and buy their own, say they come in and try to buy a bunch and do it, I can call Polaris, say, hey man, I need 20 more. And put them on the invoice.
So I can flood the market.
Exactly.
Because once you have more units, I guess you could slightly decrease your.
Exactly.
And then
it's
if you want to compete with me, let me use my.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I imagine they don't just do that with anybody. You have to establish.
I had to prove myself, basically. So they actually noticed me. I never even had to contact them. I got a call from them about a year in saying, hey, you're getting great reviews. We love your location. We see what you're doing. And they flew someone down. I had a meeting, and they told me everything about it, closed my eyes, and signed that contract. And it's a blessing, because if you own these slingshots and you rent them after 2 years, there's a bunch of miles. People are hard on them. And they depreciate. So now with leasing and every year having the latest and greatest product and getting as many as you need, it sets me up perfectly.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So in order for them to find you, because it sounds like they found you online first. It wasn't like they was just driving down the street.
Exactly.
So that meant your SEO and your Google had to be straight.
Oh yeah.
Was that something you knew off rip, or did it take you a little bit into your business to where, all right, either I or myself or I need to hire somebody to get my Google set up so these reviews can get me some business?
I knew that Google was the go-to in the reviews and get your algorithm up, so that was a focus from the beginning. And luckily, I'm like 5 stars across the board on TripAdvisor, Google, Facebook, and everything. And I got so many searches that my algorithm is always. You could type in Polaris Slingshot rental anywhere in the country, and I'm gonna be one of the first ones.
Did you hire somebody, or is that just a skill set that you had?
That's just a skill set I had, I guess.
Oh man.
So I already knew social media, Google, that is where it's at. I've done the traditional marketing and stuff, and it doesn't work very well. All mine is word of mouth, social media, Google, and just being out there in their face.
So is that something that's in your in the future where you go 61 miles outside of your radius and partner with somebody else based off your existing relationship? Is that something that y'all doing or plan on doing?
Definitely. So if people want to get into this business and they say, well, what's the best way to do it? I say to go through me, because that's the best way to do it. Because instead of going out there and buying 10 and hoping for the best, we can start you off small. And you can build it organically, because that's the main thing. You don't want to go out there and buy 10 slingshots, set them outside, and hope for the best. You want to start small. That's what I did, and grow it organically. But that's the plan, is partner with people that want to do it, that are committed and passionate, and get that residual income, mailbox money. So train them, show them everything.
Money.
Yeah, mailbox money. Yeah. I'm trying to retire soon. Come
Absolutely. Because I do, you said you went out to Vegas. You saw him. Were you already into slingshots before you saw him in Vegas, or when you saw him in Vegas, it brought it to your attention?
I didn't even know what it was, and I wanted to rent one myself. That's why I was like, man, this thing is cool. I want to rent one, and then and then it popped in my head like, man, Galveston's had the same stuff for a long time. There's not been anything new. I'm like, wonder if this could work. And what's crazy is I tried to partner with people on the seawall, and nobody wanted to help. Nobody's like, oh, that's not going to work. Nobody's going to rent those. So I'm over here in a field with a rent me sign, trying to do it myself. And I'm glad I did, because now it feels better when you make it happen.
Now you got the leverage.
Exactly. Them same people calling me, hey, you want to put some slingshots over here? I'm good.
I'm good. I tried to get you in on the ground floor.
Definitely.
So are you a first generation entrepreneur in your family, or is
come from a long line?
Okay. If it wasn't slingshots, it would ultimately have been something else.
It'd been something. Yeah, I got family in real estate and oil and all kind of stuff. They run their own businesses. So I feel like I have a business degree without even going to college for a business degree.
Some of the most successful people, they let you know, hey, I barely got out of high school.
Me too.
And then, but the people that had straight A's throughout entirely, it's not, everybody has their lane, but they're corporate workers, and if you love it, great. But a lot of them hate their jobs, but they were straight A students.
That's the truth.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So how did you end up linking up with the Path to Indemnity conference?
So Cal, I think, met my manager, and I guess they got to talking about it. My manager told me, and Cal came to my office and told me all about it and said, hey man, come pull a slingshot in here and promote. So I was like, I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm there. Any convention, anywhere I can get the word out more, have some fun, I'm there, especially in Galveston.
So is that a part of your marketing? Is this a typical thing for you to pull up the conferences and conventions?
This is only my second convention, so only my second. I plan on doing a lot more, but with the schedule, it's hard to hit them all. But if it's in Galveston, I try to hit them. If I'm invited, sometimes I'll reach out and see, but my plan this year is to hit a lot more conventions, conferences, just anything where people want it, I'll be there. So, and it always helps out my friends and stuff that are putting on the convention. Just a cool little something to add to it.
Oh yeah. So does it matter the industry of the convention or conference?
Nope, we cater to everybody.
Because everybody wants to have
all
fun.
walks of life. Yeah. So everybody wants one. Doesn't matter what background you come from. It's like, these are fun. Everybody wants one. So, and it's something to do after the conference. Like, oh, what can we do? Boom. Let's go get a slingshot. Let's go cruise around and see what's going on.
Oh yeah, because you definitely pulled it in, and it definitely draws attention. And actually, if you don't, I think the camera can see it. This is the color of the slingshot. Is that? I mean, these are your company colors.
That's the logo colors right
there.
So
how did you? I mean, because pink. Right?
Exactly.
And matter of fact, in the day that I came in, before everybody came here, I had me on some bright pink and it does get attention.
Oh, yeah.
Was that in your mind when you said, okay?
I've always liked pink, man. Pink, it pops. And I'm always, I'm like a big 80s retro Miami Vice, like the whole Miami vibe. And like, I'm all about the bright, beachy colors. You know, you got to play your part. You live on the beach down here. So
Absolutely.
I'm all about bright colors and looking tropical. So my tropical drip is unmatched.
The tropical drip is unmatched.
Unmatched.
So that means you're into hip hop. You're using these terms.
yeah.
That drip, drip too hard. Don't stand too close. You're gonna mess around and drown
A lot of
off
sauce over
this
here.
wave,
Yeah.
man. How about it? So have you ever had? Do you know what now? Before this conference, did you know what a public adjuster is, or do you know what one is now?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
And basically, it's to help people with their insurance claims.
Yeah.
A lot of people know what an insurance adjuster is.
Yeah.
But when you look at the description of an insurance adjuster,
Yeah.
they're really there to control costs for the insurance carrier.
Yeah.
So to think that they have no bias and they're going to give you everything that you need as related to your policy is kind of. But you have the opportunity to get your own representative, and this as public adjusters, usually they only work off of contingency. So if we can't help you, then we don't get paid.
Exactly.
But if we can help you, we do.
They come and help. They saving people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the people getting screwed by insurance companies, and they're out there like, nope. Yeah. So yeah.
Let me stop that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they help a lot of people. So I've heard.
So if anybody outside of the 60-mile radius wanted to get in touch with you, and because they want to partner up, they want to utilize the relationships you've already built. First and foremost, what do you expect? And then secondly, how can they get in touch with you?
I would expect them to be ready to dedicate their life to it, because it takes more than just setting them out on the side of the road and hoping for the best. There's a lot of marketing, a lot of connections, a lot of stuff to learn that I can bring to the table, which is very nice. Like I said, I had to learn everything the hard way. So going through me, you get to learn it all the easy way. You know what to look for. And if anybody ever wanted to get in touch with me, Google, Facebook, anywhere, Galveston Slingshot Rentals, we're the first thing that pops up. Our phone number is 409-392-6010. We're also Galveston Slingshot Rentals on Instagram and Facebook as well. Very easy to get a hold of. We're right on 61st, which is the street leading up to the seawall, to the beach. So you're not going to miss us. Just look for the lot full of slingshots.
Look for the lot full of slingshots.
That's right.
And once again, your name one more time for him?
Billy Wiesner.
Billy Wiesner, thank you so much for talking to me, man.
Always a
Appreciate you.
pleasure.
And appreciate you for parking this thing right in the front, because everybody, when they walk in, they stop and admire it at least once.
That's what it's there for. It's a rolling billboard.
How about it?
Appreciate
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too.